You are experiencing the Kathryn Dunn Show. With us today, we have Matt Capazzi and Greg Gorman. I'm Kathryn Dunn. Tucker's with us, and so is the gray guy. Or Gray. I forget his name. What's his name, Greg?
Great guy.
Gray guy.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
The thoughts and opinions expressed on the show are those of no one, and you can't get mad about them because we just say shit. What else? Oh, yeah, we don't fact check. Do your own research. All right.
Google it.
Yeah, Google it. We should get a sponsorship from Google for our 6 listeners.
Right.
Like we could reach 6 people.
We literally only go through the headlines. We don't go through the stories.
Yeah.
Just to give you a head.
Yeah. Just so y'all know. How is everybody, by the way?
Great.
Yay. Good.
A little sleepy, but you know.
Greg's a sleepy boy. Sleepy boy. All right, let's do this first bit. Sleepy boy.
Whine and whisper, light ASMR.
Where you all get to guess what I'm drinking based on how it sounds.
My God. And so the dealership doesn't know what it is. It's pretty annoying.
What happened?
When I went to the dealership to get a battery, to get it started. And then after they put it in the starter, it still had trouble starting. So I got it back.
That's obnoxious. Okay, guess what I'm drinking? Based on how it sounds.
I can't hear Kathryn. She whispers. Mike doesn't pick that up.
Well, I guess that was Whine and Whisper. I couldn't hear anything. I just heard that your starter didn't start. It was tea, guys, with no honey. If it sounded like it didn't have honey, that's because it didn't have honey. Yet.
So that's a problem. You couldn't hear us whisper?
No.
I couldn't really hear you whisper.
That whole thing was dead air.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, try whispering again, but do a loud whisper.
Hi, Kathryn. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I guess so. We should do stage whispers next time.
Probably.
Okay.
Matt, tell us what you said.
Oh, my car was having trouble starting. So I went to the dealership and I wanted to get it back. But they talked me into getting it started. And then after I got it started, it still had an actual start. So I went back and I asked them to give me that. Should that be in? Put that for free, which was actually really cool.
Okay, so here's what I heard. I went to the dealership, someone talked me into a starter, and then it had trouble starting. But the rest was a mystery.
Ah.
So what happened?
My car was having trouble starting. So this actually goes back like 2 weeks. I looked at one of the checklists that they did, and it said that my coolant was low. So I figured that must be it. It needs a coolant flush. So I went to the dealership, got the coolant flush. A couple days later, nothing. So I get a jump, and I go back to yonder dealership. I say, it's not starting, and I'd like to get a battery. And they looked at it, and then they said, we think it's your starter. So I said, okay, I'll do that. I'll get a starter. And a couple of days later, after getting the starter,
is the problem that it's a horse?
That time I didn't need a jump. Oh, my car has horsepower.
Yeah.
That time I didn't need a jump. I turned off and then turned it back on, and then it worked. But then I went to the dealership, said, it doesn't work again. I just want a battery. and it was kind of cool. They didn't charge me for the battery or labor, so that was pretty good.
I want that
So,
dealer.
right? So half complaining.
What brand is your car? What make?
It's a Nissan.
Nice. Nice
The,
song.
the last car that I had was a Toyota Corolla, and that car lasted into the 300s. So this is my first Nissan.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that Nissan loved me a long time.
I hope so too, for you and your sanity. I
Mhm.
am a Honda girl, but Nissan is good too. All right, now it's time for Are You Aware and Do You Care? The segment where we ask, are you aware and do you care? So Greg, are you ready to do this?
Let me get ready. Hold on.
Greg is finding it from TKDS. Are you aware and do you care on Facebook? And I don't know where
If
he's going. I
if you're
guess he's
watching
getting
on
his
YouTube,
phone.
you can
Yeah, going to get my
watch along
phone.
with us.
Yeah, watch along with us. I don't know what that
Do-do-do.
means, but do it. I will say this. Are you aware and do you care that Chuck Woolery has passed away?
Yeah, I saw that. That's sad.
Yeah, that just
I mean, he's a little
happened.
before my time. I don't know about you, Kathryn.
Way before my time. I don't even know who he is. I just know that that's someone who died today.
That's the guy from Love Connection, right?
I think he was also the first host of Wheel of Fortune.
Hmm.
Yeah, Love Connection is what I remember him from.
I don't remember him from anything.
Wow. So why did you pick the story?
Because I know it happened and I'm vamping. So Greg has time to get his shit together.
I'm trying to actually read the headline, read the article to make it. You always post these like clickbaity headlines that don't actually have information. To have to actually read the article to put it in summarize it in a sentence.
Are you aware and do you care that tourists are dying of methanol or methane or methanol poisoning?
Yeah, and like Laos or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know where. I just know it happened.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Yeah.
Because that just means it's really bad alcohol, right? I'm going with that. What it means. Do you drink? You drink, right, Matt?
I drink wine with dinner.
Okay.
Wine and beer with dinner. I don't really chug beer anymore.
That's good. When did you stop?
Probably when I was very soon after college. Probably when I was like 22.
Fair time to stop.
Yeah.
All right.
But I used to like 40s. I used to get 240s of Crazy Horse back when I was like 17, 18.
What? That's crazy. Do they still make 40s? They must.
I think. I don't even know.
For those of you at
man,
home, that's a 40 ounce.
Yeah. And people that drank 40 ounces had not just a high tolerance for alcohol, but a high tolerance for terrible taste.
Oh boy.
Okay. So, are you aware and do you care that a Disney TV personality who's on a Disney nature documentary removed a snake from a commercial airplane flight?
That's awesome.
Wow.
That was, yeah. He's on a Disney Plus nature documentary, and a snake got loose on a plane, and he took care of it.
That seems a little convenient, though. Like that seems like advertising for the show.
Maybe
as in, like, he staged it.
Like how does the snake get on a plane?
What did Samuel L. Jackson like to know?
I'm talking about these
what do we do when we need ratings? We put a snake on the show, right? Don't we wrestle a snake or an alligator or something?
Yeah, you're going to do that next week. Tune in next week to watch Matt wrestle an alligator. Tune in the week after that to watch Greg wrestle a snake.
Mm-hmm.
Tune in after that for Carol to put people up to things.
Carol? So curious who Carol is.
Okay, let's see. I'm scrolling through. You put a meme. That's not even like news.
Well, what does it say?
The somebody who makes emergency packages to keep in her car in case she ever sees an animal in need.
Yeah, that's important.
Oh, okay.
That's very
That's
important.
newsworthy.
That's newsworthy. You should all keep
Okay.
these packs in your car. It has dry food, a bottle of water, and some snacks. Some treats. In a Ziploc.
Okay. Okay.
Meme.
What's what it was?
It's important.
See, I saw there's this other important meme about Homer Simpson emerging from the bushes, and then he goes back into the bushes. Very important. Are you aware? And do you care?
Oh, yeah. And there's a GIF where two Spider-Men are pointing at each other. Are you aware and do you care?
Yeah, I think it's 3, right?
No, just two.
Oh, okay.
All right. Are you aware? And do you care that in Durham County, North Carolina, deputies rescued a coyote with its head stuck inside a plastic jar?
Poor baby.
Wow.
I was not aware.
I was not aware. I mean, I was because I
Yeah.
shared it, but I care.
Mm-hmm. All right. Are you aware and do you care that 3 children who have been missing in Utah have been found living with a fundamentalist Mormon, I guess, cult?
Isn't that crazy?
Creepy.
Like,
Yeah.
did they take them? What in the horror movie was that? And how are there 3 of them? How do you lose 3 children? How? I'm not going to judge parenting, but like, I'm judging.
They didn't have a
Oh.
kit in their car for like emergency for finding kids.
Yeah.
They set it for animals. It's like, oh, sorry, kids. These milk bones aren't for you.
But it's
Drove away.
snacks and juice
Are the
and
kids
dry
okay?
food. Are they
Yeah.
okay?
I mean, I'm skimming through the article. I believe they're okay. That's the quote. As of today, the children are safe with their mother as the investigation continues.
Weird.
Wow.
And they're found in Arizona, and I know because it's like the part of Arizona that's north of the Grand Canyon, but south of Utah is sort of like a weird, like it's not like a no man's land. Obviously, people live there. There's law and order, but it's like it's hard for Arizona to totally keep tabs on that area. That's where a lot of like the fundamentalist Mormons live.
Oh.
Scary.
It's like remote. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I'm glad they found him, and I'm glad they're okay.
Yeah. Let's see. A lot of these are animal related. I'm skipping over these just because I assume you'd want this for the animals segment. A lot of Pete the squirrel.
Isn't there one in there about a sinkhole in China?
What happened
No,
there?
I don't see it. No. So that's all. Yeah, that's all that animal related. And are you aware and do you care?
Justice for Peanut. All right, so that's everything?
Yeah.
What about the sinkhole in China, Matt?
There's a sinkhole in China, and in the sinkhole is like a hidden forest with animals that scientists have never seen before.
That sounds magical.
Wow.
Magic, 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 magic sinkhole. Now that's what our scenes should be about later.
It's the first one. It's the first one on Are You Aware and Do You Care?
Yeah, Greg.
I didn't see it there.
Really?
I was not aware.
But do you care?
I do now.
Okay, good. All right, now it's time for Are you out of your fucking mind? The segment where we ask the age-old question. Are you out of your fucking mind?
So you're my neighbor, and it's 4 a.m. in the morning, and you're blasting your TV. Are you out of your frickin' mind?
So you're my upstairs neighbor. You don't want me to hear you having sex, so you blast your TV, but then I just hear you having sex plus a loud television. Are you out of your fucking mind?
So you get candy at work. It's, candy that people bring in for trick-or-treating, and you put it by your desk. You're going to save it for later. Then your boss comes walking by. It's like, oh, hey, I'm going to take some of this candy. It's like, no, it's not. It's not your candy. It's my candy. Are you out of your fucking mind? He just eats it right in front of you because he has no self-control.
Wow. What a monster. What was it?
Three Musketeers.
That's rude.
Little Three Musketeer bites.
Yeah. That's so wrong.
Just right in front of me.
And he could have gotten candy because there was still candy. Like, you didn't take all the candy.
Yeah. Right.
Wow.
And again, there's it's still the principle of the candy was in the conference room, not at my desk. He should have gone to the conference room and got his own candy, but no, he got the candy that I got at my desk.
That's what being the boss is, being an asshole.
No self-control.
None.
No self-control.
You take a squirrel you shouldn't take and then you murder it for no reason along with a raccoon. Are you out of your fucking mind? Justice for Peanut.
So
You own a
Israel
squirrel. You take a wild animal that's against the law. You expect no consequences. Are you out of your fucking mind?
I'll fight you. That guy is a flake, though. He was supposed to be on the show twice, and he just flaked. And then I also heard that he flaked on my friend's sister for dating. So that man is a flaky flake. But I still
Subscribe to his
think,
OnlyFans.
yes, he's got a nice butt. It's true. Were you about to say something, Matt?
Oh, no.
All right, that was Are You Out of Your Fucking Mind? The segment where we ask, are you out of your fucking mind? Now it's time for uplifting animal news with Matt Capazzi.
Okay. So, well, Greg already said that. Oh, this one. A bear cub was pulled from a tree in a city called Asheville to take selfies. It was released back into the wild in western North Carolina after recovering for months at a wildlife refuge.
Poor baby. People
That's
are
weird.
so cruel.
Well, I guess the bear cub was trying to get followers on social media.
Yeah. I'd
So the
follow
bear
that guy.
cub that was pulled from a tree in Asheville to take selfies was released back into the wild in western North Carolina after spending months at a wildlife refuge. The cub gained national attention after a video surfaced in mid-April of a group of people at an apartment complex finding a pair of black bear cubs in a tree. The group then went into the tree, pulled both of the bears out of the tree, and then started taking pictures and videos with them. The Kathryn Dunn Show does not recommend pulling bears out of trees.
No.
A witness took out their camera and filmed part of what happened and turned that video over to the North Carolina Wildlife Resources Commission. One of the cubs was later rescued by the Wildlife Commission in a nearby retention pond and taken to a wildlife refuge in Candler. The second cub, which was presumed to be the cub's sibling, was never found. Oh, that's terrible.
I want Robert Kennedy questioned.
It is unknown whether the cubs were orphaned or whether they were waiting in the tree for their mother to return. So that's weird. I mean, these people grab bear cubs and start taking videos of them. So that's not uplifting.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Oh, this looks fun. 2 more animals are on the loose in South Carolina as the state continues its search for fugitive monkeys that escaped a medical research facility in Beaufort County. I think we're rooting for the monkeys because they escaped.
Yeah, we are. Take over the world. Take over the world.
This time, it's 2 emus. named Thelma and Louise that escaped about a 3-hour drive north. A 3-hour drive, a 3-hour drive. The Horry County Police Department, who wear pumps and short skirts, wrote about the large missing birds Wednesday, saying, "We are not emused. The department is aware of the reported emus, and we have made contact with the owner. We are working to aid the owner in the effort to locate and capture the animals," the Facebook post says. "There is no risk to the community associated with the emus at this time." So South Carolina has 2 emus on the loose and a bunch of monkeys. So it's an absolute party in South Carolina right now.
That's the only reason to go there.
Yeah, 100%.
I want to imagine a Thelma and Louise remake, but it's all emus. It's like, two
Hell yeah.
like we're two female emus.
I want to see
You
a
just
Brad.
can't live in a male emu world.
I want to see the Brad Pitt emu. Like, hello, that's a sexy emu. And
Yeah.
I hope these 2 emos don't drive off a cliff. Spoiler if you haven't seen Thelma and Louise.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that just sounds like a Liberty Mutual commercial.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Oh my gosh, guys, we have another escape story. A Portuguese airline was forced to ground one of its passenger planes last week after discovering that 132 hamsters had escaped from cages in the cargo hold and roamed free throughout the aircraft. Oh, that's kind of creepy.
Well, it's kind of adorable.
I don't know. I don't want hamsters crawling all over me.
They're cute.
And a plane that flew from Lisbon to the Azores Island on Ponta Delgada was taken out of service after its arrival and for 4 days as the ground crew members scoured the plane for hamsters. So, well, that was a mess. But, hopefully the hamsters deplaned and went off and, are living someplace safe.
Hamsterly.
Yep.
The big wheel in the sky.
Oh, and a dog found a forever home.
Aww.
A 10-year-old dog has found her forever home, thanks to the Arizona Humane Society, who rescued her from a canal back in June, after she was found clinging to a submerged shopping cart.
Poor girl.
Wow. Dorothea, a Chihuahua mix, would have had little to no chance of survival if not for the AHS and the Phoenix Fire Department staff who rescued her. By using a ladder and various rescue devices, animal medical technician Hunter Stribling, Hunter Stribling,
Everybody knows
was
that
able
guy.
was able to pull the senior pup to safety. Dorothea was brought to AHS's trauma hospital after an initial medical assessment, where she was found to only have minor injuries. So, hey, that's great news for Dorothea. She has a forever home.
I do wonder how she got there, though.
Yeah. This raises some questions. And that is Uplifting Animal News.
Thank you. Now it's time for Tattle Tales, where we all talk shit about our pets. All right, what's Mitzi been up to lately?
Well, she's enjoying the new rug. She's, chilling in the Mitzi way.
Look at that Mitzi. Oh my goodness, what a bun. Oh, she's so precious. She looks like a duck. Hello, cat duck.
Yeah. So how's your cat, Kathryn?
My cat Tony, she's so funny. She's sweet. She loves me, and she's perfect, and she's fluffy, and she's just small. She's so small. I'm trying to think of something that she's done recently.
Has she bitten anyone?
Not my angel, never.
Has she bitten anyone?
Not my angel, ever.
Okay,
Let's see.
great.
This is on a delay. Let's see if Bull rushes in here to say, like, that's a lie. She does like to claw my shower shoes, which really bothers me. And then when I tell her no, she like jumps at my feet, like, yeah.
So she has a foot fetish?
A little bit. Yeah, cats love feet. They're weird about it. Cats are so weird.
Does your cat ever do your toenails?
She should. Someone's got to. I need a pedicure.
Yeah.
A petticure.
Hey, that would be a true pedicure.
Yeah. Yes, it would. Greg, do you have a potato?
Do you have a potato?
In your hand?
No, it's like a sock, but I like to like
Oh,
something
okay.
to squeeze.
Oh my gosh, Greg, you're underwater.
Thumbs up, sock.
Thumbs up.
Is that your pet, or are you still a loveless shrew?
Yeah, it's my pet rolled up sock.
I definitely don't want to know.
I'm a rolled up sock.
Oh, it's easy to take care of.
Yeah. I gotta get home and feed my rolled up sock. Sorry, I can't hang out, guys. My rolled up sock needs me.
It's like, Greg, if you just don't want to hang out, tell us. Like, okay, I don't want to hang out, but I also have to feed my rolled up sock.
Wow. All right, you're terrible. This is now time for...
Ooh, that reminds me.
And the word to get started is sock.
Sock reminds me of a show called Laugh-In from the 70s. And at one point during the show, people would say, "Sock it to me."
Laugh-In reminds me that Richard Nixon was on that show once, and he said, "Sock it to me."
Richard Nixon reminds me of the peace sign in a strange way.
The peace sign reminds me of my friend teaching me the difference between this and this, and how like this means like fuck you in English in England, and it's because like people would cut off fingers, and the whole thing is like fuck you, I still got my 2 fingers.
Fingers reminds me of dialing a telephone number.
Dialing a telephone number reminds me of the time I had to create a song to remember my friend's phone number, and it's 4874913 doo-da doo-da 4874913 oh the doo-da day, which I'll never forget, even though he doesn't live there anymore. So I should call that number and see who's there.
Old phone numbers reminds me that growing up, my parents paid to have the end of our house family phone number be 0234, so it'd be more memorable.
Not 1234?
No, I think they wouldn't. I think the phone company wouldn't let anyone do 1234. So it was 0234.
But they paid them?
Yeah.
How much does it cost to do that?
I don't know. I hadn't thought to ask until now.
I would ask and then add a 0 to it, because that's what it's worth now.
And that reminds me.
We failed. I failed. Now it's time for do.
What now?
The segment where we bring you a completely random anonymous couple's gripes and have you settle it. There's no right or wrong, but if somebody was right and somebody was wrong, whose side are you on?
Greg?
Oh, I have the bag this week. Okay, let me see. So,
and I want to thank all of our viewers for sending in these questions.
Yeah, thanks everybody. It's tough to pick just one to read about, but I think this one's pretty juicy. I think everyone's gonna like it. So, hey, Kathryn Dunn show. So, I was out with some friends. I'm a man, and my friends are female, and they were eventually. We were at a restaurant, and at one point, one of my friends, a woman, she kept insisting on wanting to see my belly button, and just lift up my shirt and see my belly button, and I just it really was off-putting to me because it's like, why? It's cold. I have multiple layers on, and if I don't want to show anyone any part of my body, I shouldn't have to. And I found it pretty jarring because the conversation before that was about like all the shitty things men have done to them in the past, and then to have this happen to me, a man, from them, it just seemed very jarring and almost pretty harassing when you think about it. So, do you guys think that I was harassed by my friend?
Probably, but it also sounds like, from what contextual clues I've received from what you're reading, it sounds like she was trying to give it back to the men.
Well, doesn't seem like you just harass an innocent man just to hold one man accountable for the entire gender.
But if Jesus can be held accountable for all men's sins, couldn't this one man?
I think he accepted that burden, not this one man.
What do you think, Matt?
I think that's pretty bizarre. So I would give it right back. I mean, the next time that I'm hanging out with this person, I would ask to look at their feet.
Interesting. So she would have to show a body part in exchange.
Yeah. Why not make a game out of it?
Interesting. No, I mean, I could see the logic in that. Fair is fair.
Mm-hmm.
I could see him also having said, "Show me your belly button."
Ah.
What if that
I
happened?
mean, letter doesn't say that, but yeah.
So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we agree the
So-
man's a hero in this scenario.
I don't know. Is that what we agree?
No, I'm saying give it back. Give it, do the same.
Give it right back.
Do
Interesting.
unto others as they do to you.
I know who this is about.
Okay.
Yeah, really?
Anyway, you're saying, Matt?
I'm just saying, his friend did something weird to him, so he should do something weird to her and ask to look at her feet or something, or her belly button.
Keep it weird. Keep it weird.
Keep it weird. Okay.
Right.
Well, I think if you
Interesting.
want to keep it, if you want to keep it weird, I think that instead of asking I think that the guy should just start petting his friend. I think that would be weird.
Mm.
That is interesting. Like an animal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Speaking
Like,
of...
so like, who wants to see my belly? Who wants to see my belly?
And then give them a treat from your emergency bag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So thanks, letter writer.
That sounds settled. Thank you, letter writer. And
Yeah, the man's a hero.
no, I don't think that's what we said. Only you said that, and you're the one reading it. Now, Matt, what have we been working on all week?
Oh boy. Well, we okay. So Tucker and Gray Guy are at a car repair shop, and the repair person at the repair shop is more interested in giving them pedicures.
Hey, so my car won't start. It just goes.
Wow, those are gorgeous feet.
What? No, I don't. I drive with them, but I need.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
You must really wear out your feet, pushing the pedals all day. Oh, your poor feet.
Yeah,
Would you like
they are pretty
would you
sore.
like some how about a pedicure?
What? No, I.
That sounds lovely.
Okay.
Great. Okay, why don't you guys have a seat right over here?
Oh, it's so weird that you have this here.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you tell me about this car or whatever?
Oh, it's real.
Really? I'm sure,
Yeah.
yeah. What's
Ooh,
happening?
that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, that does feel kind of nice. I'm amazed you're able to do both of us at the same time.
He's good.
Yep. I'm a hit at parties.
Yeah, I could see that. Oh, that's such a nice oil. Is that car oil?
It is. It's actually Valvoline.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
It feels good.
It's a Valvoline lavender scented.
Nice.
See? Now your feet look happy.
They are.
Yeah, feel great.
They do
And
smell
I
funny
think-
now.
And I think now that your feet are happy, that your car will start and you'll be on your way. Why don't you
Okay.
try it?
Well, how much do we owe you?
Well, let's see if your car works.
Okay.
Seems fair. Jiggle it like jiggle like the jiggle the other way. The other way, not that way. Jiggle it like, with the two jiggles. Give her like the little jiggle, then pull back on it, then jiggle it some more.
Oh, you know what? Instead of going, well, I'm actually waiting for the new sign for my pedicure business. Right now it says car repair shop, but the new sign should be here any day. But what you guys really need is an auto repair shop.
I believe in
I don't think
you.
I'm going to be able to help. What?
I believe in you and your new venture.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that means so much.
Thanks.
So there's an auto repair shop right across the street. I go to them pretty often, and I'm pretty sure that they can fix your car.
Okay, let's go
Can you
there.
push our car?
Yeah, can
Can you
help
push our
us?
car across the street?
Yeah, no problem.
Your nails are pretty.
Oh, thanks.
Ooh.
All right, there you guys go.
Thank you.
Okay, have a great day.
You too.
Yay, bye.
And scene.
We worked on that all week, guys. Just for your entertainment. And now it's time for...
On this day in history, nothing was solved.
with Matt Capazzi.
Oh, wow. Alrighty. So, on this day in history, alrighty. So, in 1974, the most complete early human skeleton was discovered in the middle awash of Ethiopia's Afar Depression, and nothing was solved.
Yay! The oldest. How old was it?
I don't know. I could give me a minute.
Like real old.
Okay, the skeleton was discovered in Ethiopia in 1974. Paleoanthropologist Donald Johansen and graduate student Tom Gray. The name of the skeleton, is Lucy.
What?
Um,
That's my mom's
yeah.
name.
Oh wow.
Ooh, ouch, Kathryn. Wow.
Well, I'm not saying she's the
the
oldest
fo-
skeleton. She better not be a skeleton ever.
Yeah, the
She's not
skeleton
old.
was named Lucy. The skeleton was named Lucy after the Beatles song "Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds."
Funny story. My mom hates it when things are named Lucy, especially
Hmm.
dogs.
Wow. Oh, it's 3.2 million years old.
That's old.
Yeah.
How old are the dinosaurs?
Like tens of millions, hundreds of millions.
Okay, good to know. Thank you, Greg.
Yeah. They're all retired and living in Florida.
Oh, the dinosaurs. Except for that one famous one from Pee Wee.
I forget that one.
So do I, because I
Yeah.
wasn't alive yet.
I remember Cherry.
Cherry.
And I remember Zombie or Zombie.
Zombie, yeah.
Yeah. Mecha Leka Hi, Mecha Honey Ho.
That was a fucking classic. Like, I want to do that for Halloween one year.
That show was bizarre.
That show was amazing.
Mm.
This has been the Kathryn Dunn Show. You've all been amazing. Thank you for coming, and thank you for watching. Bye, everybody.